Alright guys, Pat here from Aeroflow Performance, and today we're out on the road. We've decided to make the short trip up to North Richmond and see Steve from Shift Right Transmissions. So we want to learn all about his new Maloo. He's just run a PB. He's run a bunch of cool gear from Aeroflow Performance. So let's talk to him and see what the deal is. Hi Steve.
There you go.
Thanks for having us, mate. Good to see you again.
Same, mate, same.
Now, we've known about you for quite a while. You've
Yep.
been a great customer of Rocket Industries and Aeroflow Performance.
Yep.
And you've been chipping away with this Maloo that's behind you here.
Have, yeah.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about where it came from, where the idea came from, and then sort of where it's at now?
Okay, so this car was originally a customer's car from the workshop and all the rest of it, and I acquired it a few years back. The idea was for the car to be like an infill car with my little Toronto that's coming out pretty soon. Then from there we've put the LS in it, Turbo 400, 9-inch IRS, 9-inch live axle. Got rid of the IRS, and then it's gone from there.
Yeah, awesome. And was it always going to be sort of a drag and drive thing?
Always drag and drive.
Yeah.
I do like the drag and drive stuff, so I wanted to be able to race it and be able to drive it on the road.
So you need something that's going to be consistent.
Yep.
You need something that's going to be reliable.
Yeah.
And relatively street car-ish. So
Yes.
you can't go. You still got to have water running through them. Yeah. You got to have all the coolers. You got to do lots of Ks.
Yeah.
So you're all about reliability, basically.
But it has to be reliable. It has to be able to do the kilometres as well as go fast.
Yeah. Awesome. And then you start off with just the original engine, or has it always been something bigger, stroker unit?
So the original we had a LY6 block in it with a set of like LSA style heads. We went fast with that. They went 8.1 with that setup, and then we thought let's step it up. So we went to 427 bottom end, and we actually got the Aeroflow heads on it as well, and just a 106mm turbo.
Yep. Awesome. All right. So pretty safe combination.
Yep, it's been great.
And the heads, you said, they're one of the Aeroflow LS3 style units.
LS3 6-bolt, yep.
6 bolts, beautiful, and off the shelf.
Off the shelf, yeah, mate. We just loaded it up with our valves and pack springs and all the rest of it, and put it in.
Unreal. And you've recently run a bit of a PB.
Yes,
which is no small feat.
Not for a 4,000-pound car.
That's what I was going to get to. So 4,000 pounds.
Yeah.
It's driven. You can drive it between tracks when you do drag drive. And what was the number that you ran?
It went 785 at just under 181 mile. So she's charging at the top end. It's making plenty. The 60 foot's like a 132, so pretty average.
Yeah. So arguably, there's still quite a bit in it if you can get the thing to leave.
If I can get it to leave, yes.
But still, 132, 4,100 pounds.
Moving that mass is not easy.
I think that's a pretty big achievement.
Yeah, it is. It is. We've been great.
Yeah, awesome, very cool. And then plans for it going forward. Just work on refining the setup.
Exactly. Yeah. So we're just going to chip away at it. There's a few little things that we want to do, suspension wise, even motor wise, like just give it a bit more power at the beginning. But as long as the rear end can take it.
Yep.
If we can get the 60, it has done a 12960. We want to try and replicate that.
Sure.
And obviously anything down the bottom will equal at the top. Will be greater at the top.
Yeah, definitely.
That's our plan. Just chip away.
And so, drag challenge?
Definitely drag challenge coming up. Yep, definite, yep.
Awesome. So, it'll be great to see some success down there, mate. But just starting out, working on the product and, being sort of along for the ride with you, I guess, with bits and pieces and the things that you're trying.
Yeah.
It's great to see a lot of our products in use.
Definitely.
And then, we always just like to see people's feedback. So, hey, this is what I'm doing, that's what I've achieved, and this is what I've had to do. Like, we just love the fact that we were out here making how much horsepower?
It's made under 17. It's made just under 1,700 at the hubs.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
it's actually showing a little bit more at the track. So we just roll with it.
When you get to that level, it's less sort of on the dyno, right?
That's it. The dyno is just a tuning tool for us. And that's it. Like everyone bangs on about the numbers and all the rest of it, but the black track shows what it does.
Yeah, exactly right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, mate, it's great to be here. It's great to check out the car. We're going to go through and have a look at a few of the bits and pieces that you got there. We'll do some killer shots.
Cool.
And we can't wait to see how well you go on the Dragon Drive.
Sounds good, mate. Thank you. Thank you.